Hello, I'm your host and teacher, Emily Mitchell. Last time, you learned about how to open a bank account. Today, you will learn about returning an item to the market. You will also learn about going to traffic court. First, let's look at Marta at the market returning something she bought the day before. Does Marta want her money back, or does she want to exchange the item for something else? Who is the better shopper, Marta or Rosalba? Let's watch and listen.
There's the manager, Marta. Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I bought these crackers a few days ago. They taste stale. Here, you want to try one?
Sure.
They're not fresh.
No, you're right. Do you have your receipt?
Here you go.
Do you want your money back, or would you like to exchange that box of crackers for another box of crackers?
I want to exchange it for another box.
Can you tell me where the aspirin is?
You'll find the aspirin in the health products section, aisle 2 on your right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome back. Let's review what we just saw. What is Marta carrying in the shopping bag? She is carrying a box of crackers. Does she want to return the box of crackers? Yes, she does. Does Marta have a receipt? Yes, she does. Does Rosalba want to return anything? No, she doesn't. Does Marta want her money back? No, she doesn't. Does Marta want to exchange the crackers for another box of crackers? Yes, she does. Is everything okay?
Yes, thank you. I've never noticed this information before. It says, better if used by December 12, 1994. What does that mean?
Better if used by dates are on a lot of products. They tell us how long that product will remain fresh.
This says December 6th.
Yes, that means that we cannot sell that milk after December 6th.
Don't forget my aspirin.
Rosalba, you bought aspirin a few days ago. Why are you buying it again?
What does Rosalba want to buy? She wants to buy aspirin. What does the better if used by date tell us about a product? The date tells us how long a product will remain fresh. Now let's see why Rosalba is buying more aspirin. Is she feeling okay? Does she get a lot of colds? Let's watch and listen.
What's wrong, Rosalba? You're so nervous these days.
Yeah, and I have a headache, too.
Is that why you've been buying so much aspirin?
Yes, the thought of possibly losing my job at the beauty salon is giving me a headache almost every day. Sometimes I can't eat or sleep.
It sounds like you have stress. You didn't tell me you were nervous about losing your job.
I heard my boss on the phone say the business is so bad that he might have to lay off either Sue or me.
Remember, a layoff is temporary. Being fired is permanent. Think positive, not negative.
Marta, we've tried everything to increase business at the salon. We cut prices, we opened the salon earlier, we closed later. We've done all kinds of things to increase business.
Have you seen a doctor?
About increasing business?
No, about your stress.
Not yet.
You should make an appointment. I've read about people becoming very ill when they didn't see a doctor about their stress.
I'll make an appointment.
Promise?
I promise.
Does Rosalba have a cold? No, she doesn't. Why is Rosalba worried? Rosalba is worried because she may be laid off. Is being laid off the same as being fired? No, it isn't. Now, let's go back to the checkout counter.
This is the exchange.
Okay, no charge. That'll be $7.50.
Okay?
Paper or plastic?
Plastic, please. How much did you say it was?
$7.50.
I forgot my money.
I only brought $5.
Oh, no. Now I have a headache.
I wonder how she will pay for that. Anyway, let's see how Jose is doing at traffic court.
Next.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Excuse me, mister. When I was driving here, I saw a traffic sign I didn't understand. Maybe you can explain it to me?
Sure. Describe it to me.
It was in the shape of a diamond, and it was yellow.
That's a warning sign. That sign is telling you to be careful.
There was another one, too. It had a thick black cross in its center.
That's a crossroads sign. If you stay on the road you're on, very soon you'll see another road crossing yours.
Thank you very much. Your explanation was very clear.
You're welcome. Now, how else can I help you?
I have this speeding ticket.
Have you ever had a traffic ticket before?
This is the first one I ever had.
Since you haven't had a traffic ticket in the last 18 months, you may ask the judge to let you attend traffic school.
Great.
Now, just fill out one of these forms.
Okay, thank you very much.
We're going to practice using some of the words that we have learned today. Listen to Marta. You'll have a chance to repeat what she says. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button on the VCR. Let's watch and listen.
How do I know that you bought these crackers at this store?
I have a receipt.
You've brought the crackers back and you have a receipt. What would you like to do?
If I can't get an exchange, I would like my money back.
I'm sorry I sold you batteries that didn't work. Do you want your money back?
I need batteries tonight. I want to exchange the bad batteries for good batteries.
Sometimes you can change one word for another, and what you mean to say remains the same. Listen to the following statements and repeat them. If you need more time, you can always press the pause button.
The crackers are not fresh.
The crackers are stale.
I have to take these cookies back to the market.
Yes, you have to return the cookies to the market.
Physical and mental strain can cause health problems.
Yes, stress can cause health problems.
I have an idea that will bring more business to the shop.
Me too. I have an idea that will increase business.
That was very good. Now you have a chance to ask the store manager where to find the grocery items that you want to buy. When you see the picture of the grocery item, ask the store manager where to find it. Let's watch an example.
Excuse me, where can I find the dog food?
Now you try it. Remember to ask the store manager where to find what you want when you see its picture. In a moment, Gustavo will be seeing Mr. Jackson, an attorney, about the money owed to him by Luis Calderon. Do you think Mr. Jackson will become Gustavo's lawyer? Let's watch and listen.
Thank you for seeing us today, Mr. Jackson.
Yes, we really appreciate it.
No problem. Gustavo, men, come on in. So, Luis Calderon, a contractor, hired you to do the work, and then he didn't pay you after you completed the work?
That's right. I worked on the construction site for 3 days. It was hard work. Being cheated out of my pay makes me so angry.
Because of that job, he's been suffering with backaches off and on.
So you get backaches sometimes. Have you seen a doctor?
I have seen a doctor a few times about my back since working for Calderon.
Gustavo, you have a case for small claims court. A person can sue for up to $5,000 in small claims court.
Sue.
It means to bring court action against someone,
Someone like Mr. Calderon?
like Calderon.
I want the money he owes me.
Will you be Gustavo's attorney?
No, I won't.
Are Min and Gustavo talking with a doctor or a lawyer? They're talking with a lawyer. Does Luis Calderon owe money to Gustavo for work that Gustavo did? Yes, he does. What is the name of the court that Mr. Jackson mentioned to Gustavo? Mr. Jackson mentioned Small Claims Court to Gustavo. You did very well again. Let's see why Mr. Jackson won't be Gustavo's attorney. Do you think Mr. Jackson will recommend another attorney? Let's watch and listen.
Min, Gustavo, in small claims court, lawyers don't represent clients. People speak for themselves, and a judge decides who wins.
You mean that it will be me against Luis Calderon?
Right. And I'll tell you what to do.
I better take notes.
Let's talk about what we saw. In small claims court, can Gustavo represent himself? Yes, he can. Can Mr. Calderon have a lawyer speak for him? No, he can't. I hope Gustavo wins in court, don't you? You have learned several new words and expressions in this lesson. Before you use these words, let's pronounce them. Exchange. Exchange. Stress. Stress. Increase. Increase. Stale. Stale. Fresh. Fresh. On your worksheet or piece of paper, you will select the best possible answer to each vocabulary word or expression. Your choices are either A, B, C, or D. You should make only one choice. Let's begin. Exchange. A, to change. B, to shop. C, to change one for another. D, to return. Stress. A, physical or mental strain. B, a vegetable. C, a box of crackers. D, press. Increase. A, take away. B, deliver. C, oil. D, add more. Stale. A, fish. B, sweet. C, wet. D, not fresh. fresh. A, old. B, to exchange. C, not stale. D, to eat. Let's see how you did. Exchange is letter C. To change one for another. Stress is letter A. Physical or mental strain. Increase is letter D. Add more. Stale is letter D. Not fresh. Fresh is letter C. Not stale. Thanks for taking the time to study with me today. This time, you learned about how to return an item to the market and about going to traffic court. Next time, you will learn how to mail packages. Until then, keep putting English to work.